welcome to our one-shot night. I am your DM, Get Off McLeod. I am here throwing together another of our monthly one-shots with this lovely group of, let's see, this would be Scales and Shadows. We are running through the Oracle of War Adventure League path. It's a great group. Once again, thank you very much to Sparkles Mandy and the lovely people over at RPGsidebar.com for putting out all the ads, getting this group together, giving us a place to play, building the overlay, including the music and everything else. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and we appreciate all the work you do so we can sit here, act like a bunch of idiots, and play a game in our heads that has no bearing on the actual physical world that we live on. That being said, let me quickly introduce our players. We have a new player today who will be our cleric. So we'll start off with him. We have Bruingal. He is playing our Warforged Domain of Light cleric. We have Lindsay Liu, who is once again playing our fairy rogue. No subclass yet because we're at level 3. Not yet. We have our changeling. Barbarian Clink, played by Virtual Viking Studios. Next up, we have Upside Down Chris, who is playing our Aarakocra monk, Rith Raziel. And then lastly, we have our Holy Paladin, played by Dragon Teacup, and that his name is Voltnuk. He's elf, right? High elf or what elf? I think high elf.
High elf. High elf. Yeah.
That's right.
Pointy ears. High in the sky.
Oh, they all have pointy ears.
Yeah, but mine are higher.
Hence the high.
That's the difference, right?
So, after our last adventure, where you guys went into the Mournlands to find the silver arrow from the shrine of the Silver Flame from Mother Geronda, I believe her name. Johanna, thank you. You journey deep into the Mournlands, excuse me, and we found this massive 100-foot tall artillery gun from the days of the last war, pre-Mourning. As you will remember, the Mourning was an event that basically ended the last war. For those of you who don't know, let me find the map here. I have it here somewhere. The continent of Corvair was basically inundated with a very ginormous war across all 5 of the kingdoms after the death of the king, as one happens to experience in history, even in our own. Let me see here. Let me just do this, and we share that. And there's our map of Corvair. And we'll make it bigger for the viewers. There we go. So, here we have Corvair. Making sure that I am getting it in the camera. There we go. And if you look at the white section in the center of the map, this is the Mournland. This was, during the last war, known as the nation of Cyre, C-Y-R-E. On the day of the Mourning, is what it's known as now, there was a large magical, basically nuclear detonation that occurred in the land of Cyre. Nobody quite knows why or from where it started, the catalyst or anything else. All they know is the entire nation of Cyre was destroyed. It is now this arcane radioactive wasteland where weather makes no sense. The air is statically charged with arcane energy that seems to flit from point to point with no reason or rhyme for why it exists or who cast it. It's just existing. The land is noticed to be very dangerous depending on how far you get into the Mournlands, which is what it's called now. You are currently about, I would say about in this here, where in a small outpost town named Salvation. Uh, Salvation is basically frontier town. Think of what's the one with the Tombstone? Think Tombstone. Um, the prime money making schemes of this town consist of idiots like you going into the Mournlands and recovering magical artifacts and bringing them back and then selling them to the salvage brokers, which will turn and sell it off to collectors or armor rights, weapon rights that will repurpose the arcane items into better weapons or newer weapons or usable weapons that won't explode in the hands of their users. And so on, the cycle continues. Currently, you've made your first foray into the Mournlands. You met Whist, who was responsible for stealing the arrow, the silver arrow from the Church of Silver Flame. And rather than turning Whist into the local constabulary, a warforged named Sheriff, you elected to let him go, and he promised to be of service to you in some way, shape, or form. You also would like to somehow secure salvage rights, but you currently have no ability to do so. But thankfully, it's only been a day since you've made it back. The location of the artillery cannon is somewhat safe for the moment, but that is something on your plate. Could be a good bit of gold, hopefully. But yeah, you all wake up in the Salvation Inn. Let me bring up the map of the town of Salvation. Okay. So you are in the Salvation Inn, which is Salvation Hotel. There it is. Right there. Having two jobs still on your docket to do. One was to go and talk to some goblin salvage broker in the merchant area in the Salvation Market. The other being to go down to some junk lot to the south of town and at sunrise ring the bell. You realize as you hear the lightning rail's horn whistle through the air, you might have missed that train or missed the boat for the sunrise job. But there's still the other one to do. Heels. It's been a long trip. You came from your last station, which was being decommissioned over at in the town of Sharn, the large city of Sharn, rather the biggest city on the continent. Receiving your commission papers that you were free of duty and released from your service with the Brailish army, you had a small bit of gold, able to kind of travel anywhere on the continent you'd like to. So you hopped on a lightning rail to see where it would take you. It's been a rough 3 years since the end of the war. During the war was actually, according to your perception, a good time. You had purpose, you had combat mates, you had a unit that you all were in synchrony together. But since the war ended, it's been a day of chaos after a day of chaos. There was a time where all of you and your compatriots, your warforged friends, were worried about being disassembled and your spark removed by House Cainith's creation forges, the reverse of what was done to create you. Thankfully, through the bureaucracy of Sharn, the dragon-marked houses decided that what's done is done, and you are a person with a soul, and that you have the right to exist on this planet the same as anybody else does. They disassembled their creation forges, House Caneth did, and the rest of you were allowed to live out to the end of your days. Not really having an aim, the lightning rail takes you to the end of the line, which is salvation. I figure this is as good as a place of any to kind of get your bearings and maybe get a whole new start somewhere else. You disembark the train. You see a very modest frontier-style wood-constructed town in front of you. It's about 9 a.m. at this point. The first train comes in at 9, and as you exit, you notice that for once the people of the town, although they see you, they don't really jump or stare or take any extra notice of you, just as they would if you were just a regular human. You feel like maybe you could possibly finally blend in this area. You step into the Salvation Hotel, where our group has now amassed downstairs into there's a small kitchenette with a table that they serve a modest continental breakfast of sweetbreads and coffee, porridge, and eggs and toast, basically, kind of an affair. You guys, the four of you are talking about what you're going to be doing today, and Heels, you kind of just wait for somebody to come by and assist you, but it seems like the staffs are all very busy at this moment, so you eavesdrop as you hear the four of them start to chit-chat. What are you guys talking about?
So, where do you think we can secure a more high-quality cream pie for our rituals? Because that one was good, but I think we can...
I was gonna say, not enough cream, I feel. I feel like it could be creamier.
Exactly, that was my thought too. Could have been creamier.
So we're just gonna start like that, huh, guys?
The cream pie last night was delicious, but we must look forward to the many cream pies we will have in the future, and we need to make sure they're more delicious than the last.
That's right.
Watching Cloud's life leave his eyes is kind of...
Don't narrate the DM. You guys all notice the town in the morning is fairly busy. It being the coolest part of the day, as the temperatures can get upwards of about at this time of year about 90 degrees Fahrenheit is kind of the warm part of the day, within give or take 5 degrees. At midday, right now it's about a balmy 78 with no humidity, which is nice. Most people are out trying to get their outside chores done before the heat of the day takes them inside to get their more menial tasks of homemaking or repair completed. You can see several people walking towards the back of town carrying various odds and ends which look like salvage. You see the Dwergar group that you saw in the Great Beyond Tavern just yesterday. They're carrying it looks to be a full set of plate mail armor. It looks to be cracked and dented in some areas, but the metal has like a mother of pearl shine to it as it glints in the sunlight. They seem to be very happy as they're talking amongst themselves. Behind them trails a pair of goblins. One is a female, the other's a male, and you can just barely hear as the female says, "Look, I told you, I don't know where the scout is, and I don't have time to go look for her, but we need to find her. If you would get off your lazy ass and go and find Garunda, I'd really appreciate it." And the male looks and goes, "Don't take that tone with me, Balor. I don't want to hear it from you. I have things I have to do for the clan itself. If you can't look after your own staff, it is no problem of mine." And they kind of bicker back and forth for a minute, and then the male walks to the north end of town by where the Great Beyond Tavern is, and the female walks to the back end of town where the salvage market is. The salvage market being here on the map, and the Great Beyond Tavern being over here.
I think we might
Well,
have just found where
friends.
we'll get our next cream pie from.
Well, maybe not a cream pie exactly, but at least we can maybe get some gold from this. This sounded familiar to one of those postings we saw in the tavern, going to
Indeed.
the scrapyard to seek out a scout. Why don't we head over there and see what's going on?
I think that'd be a great idea.
Since we all slept
Yeah.
in and we missed that other really cool one that we were all super eager to do.
I do need to stretch my legs.
Well, Heels is sitting there watching them. Heels can stay really still, and if they happen to look, it would almost look like he's staring at them because he just can stand so still. And in his hand is some tattered papers in one of his hands, and on his head is a rune that looks almost like a bee, but like triangle-like on his forehead. And he's just standing there, almost if it was human, they'd think he was staring.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I think we're being listened to.
Who's the ornament?
And with a passive perception of 16 Rith, you would definitely have picked up on that.
I don't know, but it seems kind of scary, but also interesting. Should we flag him over?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, and Rith's going to look back and raise a wing and then kind of motion for the Warforged to join.
Heels is going to look behind him at first to make sure it's not somebody else he's waving over. And then he looks back and he walks over slowly. Says, "They call me Heels."
Do your arms fall off if you bend bars?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That is a very weird way to introduce meeting somebody.
That's a very odd and specific question, yes, but it's good information, I suppose.
You see,
Nice to meet you, Heels. My name is Volt.
Heels has a great response, actually, because being a Warforged, they are often not spoken to directly and kind of just ignored. So the fact that you beckoned him over personally, the looking around, for those of you who, like Rith, that would be very odd to you. You're not really a city person. But
Yeah.
to Volt and Clink, you would actually understand why that he looked. Zephy, I think that you're kind of in the same boat as Rith. You're not really a city person. You've been to cities, but not really more as an observer, more as a reason. There's a purpose why you're there in the first place. So him looking around is actually a perfect response, and those of you who have been to cities would totally understand why. Getting kind of his personality off the rip. Sorry to interrupt you.
Heels, I take it you're new in town.
I just came in.
If there's one thing I've learned in my one day here, it's that this is a great place for a fresh start.
That's good. I've got my papers.
I like paper.
As he prefers the papers in his hand, kind of shows you can see it's it would look something military. It's basically the Eberron version of DD-214. His discharge papers, and there's a seal on it. It's pretty official looking, but what you can definitely see is discharge from service is stamped in red at the bottom.
Are you
All right.
looking for new services, my friend?
I am.
Can you
They call
live
me
up to your
Heels.
name?
Yes, they call me Heels. When I was in the service, they always called for Heels. They'd say, "Heels over here, Heels over here," and I would go over.
I could have used you recently. Would have been great to know you.
Take an inspiration.
But we
We're
just
bringing
met.
him.
I would have helped you if we hadn't just met, but we just met.
It's
Did you say take an inspiration?
Heels, take an inspiration.
Thank you. We're bringing him. He's coming. I don't want to die.
Mark your
Well,
inspiration for you, Brungo.
Listen, heals, you said. We could use your aid. We're looking to check out a dangerous area. I know that we did just meet right now, this very second. But if you're interested in making a little coin, we'd be more than happy to split our earnings with you if you accompany us and help us out.
Is that a purpose?
Yes, because you'll be aiding us, which is pretty purposeful, I'd say. And at the end of it, we'll get some more coin to get a... Guys, what a Warforged like?
You're seeking a purpose,
Yes.
is what you're saying.
Yes.
The only way to seek a purpose is to do. And when you don't know what to do, take an opportunity that's given to you and strive out and see what happens.
I didn't understand a word you said, but I think you've given me a purpose. And he carefully folds up the paper and puts it away.
Would you like us to give you a specific purpose? Would that help?
Yes. Can it be healed?
I was gonna say be our friend.
But I think heals is adequate as well.
A friend?
I'll tell you what, friend.
I'm not sure I understand the term, but I will be your friend.
And if you need heals, you can call for it too. I have a little bit of that myself.
There you go.
You're a heals also?
I'm a little bit of a heals, I'm a little bit of a sword, I'm a little bit of a book nerd, you know. But I'm just
You have
saying.
many names.
It doesn't need to all be on you when you're with us.
It's a full encyclopedia.
This guy loves
Okay,
books.
sword and heals, let's go.
Do you have any books, by the way? I'd love to read something.
Hills, going through your inventory, the only book you would actually really have is the field manual for medical assistance for the frontline soldiery. Basically, it basically devolves into splints, tourniquets, and how to amputate, staunching grievous wounds, and how to quickly put a soldier out of their misery.
I have a book.
My eyes light up. Please, let me read your book. Everything around here is
He's like
dusty,
begging.
ripped up, used for firewood. Nobody keeps them. I've been trying to save books.
So your character is basically Johnny 5. Input.
I'll pull out the book and hand it to him.
I crack it open and I just smell it.
Oh, it's that good
Oh
book
my
glue in there, man. It's that good.
Oh my goodness, it smells like oil war and a good book binding.
It's actually
What's
brand
this?
spanking
How to
new.
put a man out of his misery?
He's the binding itself is brand new. Heals has never opened it because all the data he needs on healing is up here.
Maybe I'll peruse this. And I don't know, maybe it'll give me a few ideas for some medicine checks down the line.
Heals, while you don't need to eat or drink, I did replace your rations with cans of oil. You will need to lubricate your joints once per day, burning a can of oil. Should you not, you will suffer a level of exhaustion just as you would if you would not eat for a day. So,
You can re-lubricate yourself while we all enjoy a cream pie.
why?
I saw it coming.
I saw that one for as soon as you started talking about oil and lubrication,
You set us up again. That was on you, Cloud.
It's always on
It was
me.
your
Cream
fault.
pie shit was on me too.
Blame the victim,
Wait,
guys.
wait.
Oh no!
Just
Oh no!
Oh, that is terrible, I swear to God.
Somebody get Cloud a moist towelette.
No.
It's okay.
moist.
It's okay. It happens. No shame.
It's a judgment-free zone, Cloud.
Absolutely.
I have
That's
no
how kids are made,
witty
you know.
repertoire to shoot back at you.
Beautiful.
at the moment. I'm trying to run the game. So what are you guys doing? Heels, you've been given a purpose, at least for now. I mean, who knows? This whole free will thing's kind of new to you. You've been kind of told what to do your whole existence since you were popped out of the Creation Forge, probably about 5 or 6 years ago. There is no Warforged older than 20 if you wanted a little bit of lore about Eberron. So you aren't
He's a
young, but
youngster.
You ain't new either. Okay.
Sorry, quick
mhm.
mechanical question. We all got long rest, right?
Yes, I'm going to give you a long rest right now.
Oh, you're the one who does it. Okay. I was like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that's a me thing.
Okay.
There you go.
Yay.
Okay. At this point, the foot traffic outside is kind of lessening. People have either got to their destination or have finished up with what they're doing. It being about 10 o'clock at this time, you've been making friends. You've procured another night's stay via the kindness of I think it was Zodor Torev was paid for a night or two for you at the inn. I believe that was the case. Yes, and now is the time. You got the days of wasting. You don't know what's going to be going out, but if you're going to get some gold, you haven't made a ton. I took the 35 gold that your cleric from last week had. I put it in the party inventory, so I can split that amongst you guys.
Okay.
If you'd like. It was the only thing they had. I was like, yeah, we'll just take that. I just distributed it to everybody. Everybody gets 6 gold.
Nice.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Is
Do we
nice.
need to
Yes.
go back to the barkeep to let him know which job we want to take, or no?
You do need to let them know what job you want to take. It's kind of the early job is one of those where it's just whoever takes it gets their own time can grab it. Otherwise, the other ones you'll have to report to the barkeep for. But he's not opening up
Okay.
the bar at 5:30 in the morning for y'all.
Why not? Come on.
Come on.
I wouldn't write 15 at 5:30 for y'all either.
Well, we got two choices. We can either, chill out here and just relax for a bit, or we can immediately get up and go chase after one of those goblins we saw outside.
I think we should just chase after the goblin with all the information.
It's only going to get warmer.
True. I think that's
I
what
don't
we
do
wanna
well in the
I think
heat.
we want to chase after one of the goblins. I think we wanted to go after the scrap one, right? Rather than the other, the girl who was going to the other side of town.
Yes.
Yeah, she appeared to have all the empathy while the others didn't care. Yeah, let's play on the empathetic one.
Yeah,
Sure,
let's
we
go for
can
the
do
nice
that.
one.
Let's do that. That's our plan then.
So quickly rushing over to the Great Beyond Tavern, heels you in tow. You check in with the barkeep and let him know that you're going to be taking the job to go and find the missing scout, and then quick as you can, make your way down to the salvage market. The salvage market occupies a large dirt floor warehouse. Several salvage brokers or their proxies standing behind armored counters haggling over prices. It's kind of a louder environment. Think of like a street market kind of deal. Bellallure, a goblin trader, is known for her shrewd mind and the ironclad nature of her deals. Her fine leather cloak sways as she moves around to deal with the customers crowded around her table. She's really easy to find out for a couple reasons. One, she's the only goblin. And two, one of her ears is missing. giving her an odd lopsided look to match her lopsided grin. She obviously seems to be enjoying her work, and Bellalure looks like... Where are you at, Bellalure? That. Minus an ear.
She is not an ugly Dakini.
No. As goblins go, she's fairly attractive. Those of you who... everybody roll me a insight check, please. DC's... I'll change it depending on who you are.
Okay.
Well, it just depends how much exposure to goblins you've had. Oh, well, cut it.
Wow.
Boy.
Ooh. All right. So, Zephy and Heels. Zephy, you tend to actually enjoy talking to goblins, them being other fey creatures like yourself. You seem to get on. They are very, I guess the word would be mischievous in the off time, but cut and dry and during business. They kind of have run the same circles you have when you were with Callie the first time around with the works you had done before. You don't cross them. They are very loyal to their clans, and but besides that, if they say they're going to do something, they're pretty honest most of the time. And then Heels, you've worked with goblins during the war. They weren't infantry, they were shock troops. They would usually come in with explosives, and you've patched up many a goblin stump that maybe a piece of dynamite or something exploded in their hands as they were rushing off to be loading a bridge full of dynamite or some other kind of explosive. They are tenacious creatures. If they believe in an object is worth fighting for, there's only really one thing to do: to kill them or to let them kill it. There's really no other way around it. They're tenacious. And then Volt with a nat 20. While you know that while goblins will branch out individually, they are very tribal. They look to their families as to make all decisions. So you may see one goblin, but that means that there is a group of them within a day or two's travel away, and occasionally they will all meet up throughout the year and compile notes. They will talk about the various business dealings they have, and each business owner will send a tithe, if you would, back to the family to bolster the income of all of the goblin family in of itself. And while they look like they are not very financially well off most of the time, they usually have a good amount of gold backing them at any given time. You would have gotten that from one of your books that you read while you were at the library.
Oh yes, I read an entire book on goblins and goblinoid creatures.
Does it say to be careful? They explode.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Her name was Bellalure?
Bellalure, yes, sir.
Bellalure.
You can put all your study into work and go talk to her if you want.
Yeah, I'll walk up to Bellalure. We say, hello.
Wait, hold on
I believe you...
No, that is a pre-Ondarian relic you have in your hands. It's a shoulder pauldron. It's not a cigarette ashtray. No, though that is going to be 15 gold. I don't care what you think it's worth. It's what I'm charging for it. Well, then you can take your business elsewhere. I suggest you take your business elsewhere. Good day. You see a man of probably about 50 or 60 years look very upset as he kind of turns and stomps away. She takes the shoulder pauldron and places it back amongst the pile of goods on her table for sale. Sorry about that. Everybody tries to lowball you, they think you're selling junk, but they have to realize this is prime stuff.
Oh yes, it looks like quite an exquisite display that you have going on here. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name is Volt Nook. You're Bellalore, I presume.
Uh, yes, I'm Bellalore, a salvage broker, and we the Goblinate here. We kind of run this shop here. This is my stand, and we've been doing fairly decently here. We're happy to be of part of the town of Salvation. People here have treated us fairly nicely. What can I do for you? Looking for anything in particular? Your armor looks kind of nice. She kind of reaches out with one of her green fingers and kind of clinks the chest piece of your armor. Oh, Brailish steel. Not bad.
Yes, I got it off of an unfortunate fallen brethren when the morning struck. I needed to escape, so I donned their armor, grabbed their weapons, and, well, now I'm here. It's not much of a different story than most people, I presume.
Oh, waste not, want not. This is a perfectly good set of armor laying on the ground. Poor sot couldn't use it. Might as well take it for yourself.
Shh, poor sot. Yes, he was just a poor. Yep, that's right. Anyway, we're new in town. We came in yesterday. We saw you had a quest on the board. They're not open yet, but we happened to overhear you in town talking with another goblin, and I thought we'd at least come here and introduce ourselves before we formally accepted the quest.
Other goblin. Oh, Kamba. Yeah, he's a selfish prick. Family business.
He seemed a little, yeah.
You know, okay. Well, first off, welcome to Salvation. And I take it you're the newest. Let's see, you were the subs, if I'm not mistaken. I saw your name on the ledger last night when I was having a drink. That's amazing. That's great. Welcome, as I said. Let's see. So the job. I have a scout. She's lost in the Mournlands. Her name's Garonda. Green hair. She has a runic tattoo on her right shoulder. If you could read Goblin, it says bravery against danger. Can you read Goblin?
I could probably parse through and understand it. I don't think I know it off by heart, though.
Oh, well, here.
Where are my languages on here?
Under skills, I believe.
Yeah.
It's on,
no, I know
abilities.
Elvish and Sylvan, but unfortunately I don't know Goblin.
Abilities has languages. I'm common, dwarvish, and giant.
Okay.
Common, Sylvan, thieves can't. Wow, wow.
Thought I had Goblin, but I got Goblin. I can read Goblin.
Rith is just a little freaked out with that nat one on insight. He's never met a goblin before. He's a little scared.
Yes. So, at the word "can you read Goblin" heals, you kind of like do. Oh, you can help there.
Yes, I can read Goblin.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, it says bravery against danger on her shoulder there. She got it. We kind of advised her not to. Identifying marks on a goblin is a bad idea, but she wouldn't listen. So if you see her in the Mournlands, that's one good way to identify her. Plus, I mean, the green hair, but that's kind of hit or miss as well. I sent her into the Mournland to scout a path of the lightning rail line that was heading off into the deeper parts of the Mournland, and to search into the depots along the way for any easy pickings. It doesn't hurt to, the more well-traveled areas of the Mournlands can be a little safer than some of the wilderness, but that being said, it is the Mournlands, so you might become part of it if you're not careful. I was expecting her back, a couple days ago, but she hasn't returned yet. I can offer to pay each of you 10 gold if you bring her back alive. Unfortunately, if she's dead, it's 5 gold apiece.
There is a possibility that she has turned into a skeleton and merged into a scorpion-like creature, but we could at least go and investigate for you.
I mean, anything's possible in the Mournland. That's awfully specific. I mean, why would you say that?
I touch my healing wound and stare into the far distance.
Hello?
No reason.
Hello?
Oh, sorry.
Clink replies while Clint replies while holding her maul. Let's just say we've had an encounter before.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you're all here, so it must have been bad in their favor, whatever this corpse scorpion thing is. But no, I hope that's not the case. She was helpful. I mean, she was one of the best scouts I have, so I really don't think that, hopefully she's not dead, and if she is dead, hopefully she's not one of those things. But yeah, I can, like I said, 10 gold if she's alive, 5 gold if she's dead for each of you. I really just need some closure here, and the family would like to know if she's lost to the Mournlands. We keep a tally to remember on the holy days,
All right. Before we head out there, obviously we are interested in taking more jobs than just this in the future. Do you have anything for sale that might aid us? Might be an investment of sorts for us.
If I had a crown for every time someone said that to me, I'd be richer than the Queen of Ondar. What are you looking for? I got all kinds of things for sale here.
Not sure quite. I was hoping you might have more than just a shoulder pauldron ashtray.
Oh, we can all do that.
I don't smoke.
It's bad for you. I wouldn't suggest you start unless you're towards the end of your life. You got nothing else to do besides, sit on a porch all day. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's see. We have a fairy. Hello, nice to meet you. We got a warforge. Oh, very nice. She walks up to Heels. She puts her ear to his leg and doom, 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 doom. Nice hollow. That's good. It's not filled full of spider webs and sand like all the other ones that are down at the Arulin Karnak's slag yard. Those ones are all rusting away. You're in good shape, buddy. And she smacks you on the back, and you hear this big pong.
There's a small part of Vault Nook that becomes curious if we can hide inside of Heels. Like Alphonse Elric or something.
Are you looking for an answer?
Not yet.
Okay.
When the time comes.
When the time comes, and we need a great favor.
Next time I'm down on the battlefield, Heels can just like.
Let's see. I have I have this bag. It was taken off of an Ondarian courier that was happened to be waylaid in Seer when the morning happened. Unfortunately for him, but fortunate for me. It seems to be that the magic of the morning is done it so that you can put about 50 cubic feet worth of stuff in here before it actually fills up. I've actually put a whole lot of gear in here before, and it doesn't get any heavier. So I got one of those. That's gonna run about, I don't really know you that well, so maybe about 400 gold. If you do this job, it might give you a discount. Don't really like to give cuts to people that I don't know if they're on my side or other brokers' sides, if you get my drift. But the going price right now is 400 gold for that piece. You looking more for weaponry or armor? Or just stuff?
I think eventually I would like to upgrade my armor, but I think plate mail might be a little bit outside of the price range for it now.
Oh, 1,500 gold for plate mail. Yeah, that's a good
Yes.
item.
Yes.
I could probably get you one for about 1,000, but it's not going to be quite as good. It's going to be a mixed match set. It's not going to look as good as the stuff you have on. But it did come off a dead person, so at least it has that in common.
Do you have any books?
Well, yeah, I got some books. What are you looking for? I have, let's see, the Arcanum and the Cyric Court. This is an old one. And she puts a leather-bound black book on the table. Let's see, we have the Heredity of the Cyric Lineage. There's that one. This one's just a family tree. It's boring. This one is... Oh, this is a good one. The entirety of the secrets of the Arganessan dragons.
Oh! This so much knowledge.
How much for those fine pieces of literature?
Well,
He
if you
says,
want the
quite
family
shyly,
tree
as
one,
he's a
that's
little
going to be
scared.
about 50 gold. The dragons one, I'm holding on to get it appraised, but it's probably going to be about 4, maybe 300 gold. Seeing as how the lore and mythology about Argonesson is kind of hard to find in Corvair. And I don't want to just sell it off to some fool that's going to try to take a boat over to the mystic lands of the dragons and get eaten. I feel kind of bad, you know?
I hold my pouch with 40 gold in it, and a single tear rolls down my cheek.
Rith would offer up his pouch of 40 gold to Volt.
Oh. No,
Well, you can
we
have
should...
one. You could just pick one for now. But we can come back later and get you another one. You can pick one.
Sorry, how much was the cheapest book?
The cheapest book is going to be the family tree one at 40 gold.
I
50.
Did I say 50? 50 gold.
Yeah,
I'll take-
I'll give you 10 gold, Volt.
I take your 10 gold, and I take my 40 gold, and I hand the pouch for the family tree book.
That was real nice. That was really nice. You know what? Here, I got this one over here. I only got one in the set, so I can't really sell it. But if you'd like it, I'll give it to you. And she pulls out this arrow, and it's this. The shaft is made out of this obsidian-looking black metal. The tip is kind of carved into with crenellations along the sharp edges of it, and the fletching is made. It looks to be out of Phoenix Down. This arrow hits slightly better than normal. I guess you'd call it an arrow +1. Since you're buying the book, I could throw this in if you'd like. If you have a use for such an arrow.
We definitely do.
I'll find a use for it. Thank you.
Yes, for sure we do.
Which one of you guys is the arrow shooter?
Rith
Oh.
would raise his hand.
I've got a short bow too. You got 2 of those?
I got 2. I'll sell you one for. I got another one here. I'll let it go for. Let's see these. The whole set goes off for 100 gold, so I would say that if it was one of 20, 5 gold for one. I got 2 more after this, the free one I'm giving you. I kind of use it as like a little stocking stuffer, kind of an extra thank you with purchase. But if you want to buy them, I'll sell them.
I'll take the one for 5, and then tell you what, if we like them, we'll come back for the rest. How about that?
I do have to warn you, as far as my research has gone, they're only single use. Once you hit something with the magic leaves, it's just a regular arrow.
That's fine with me.
Alrighty, well, I just want to be on the upfront with you. I don't know you, but if we're gonna do business, I believe on being transparent. So,
I appreciate
I
that.
appreciate it.
Rith, I will give you 1 arrow +1, and that'll add 1 to your to hit and 1 to your damage. And Zephyr, you're spending
Yep.
10 gold?
Nope.
Okay, so then I will give you 2, and that's all she has.
Okay.
Sorry, can you tell me the specific name of this book that I got?
The Cyric Lineage and Hereditary Tree.
Perfect. Just some light reading. I wonder who I might know in this book.
Maybe it's the guy you took the armor of. That was poor form.
I look into the armor to see if there's like a name tag written on it,
It says Alphonse Elric.
and I'm like, so, exactly, it says Alphonse on the inside. Alphonse Elric. I wonder if I will ever. I start flipping through the book to try and find.
Let's see.
Oh, the Full Metal Artificer.
You, Warforged, if you get a couple more gold together, it's gonna run me about 100 gold to give it to you. But I got this arm blade that they took it off of one of the Wandering Warforged of the Mournlands. Only good for a Warforged, but I could attach it to your forearm, and you have like this it shoots out of your forearm. About 100 gold, as I said. So if you ever want a better weapon and something you have to actually hold in your hand, you just come back and let old Bellalore fix you up, okay?
I might be interested in that in the future. But just so you know, and Heels reaches over and taps her very awkwardly on the shoulder, says, "If she's exploded, I can cauterize wounds."
I really hope she's not exploded, but that's good to know. Um, do you have a lot of experience with cauterizing wounds? You just blow up a lot of goblins.
No, I fixed them. I'm Heels.
You served in the Baelish army, didn't you? You were there. Were you stationed in the north by the Moor Holes, where the goblins were? A lot of my brethren they fought in the war, and well, they're pretty good at exploding things, but a couple of them are missing some fingers and some digits, if you get what I'm saying.
He'll pull out the paper, very carefully unwrap it, and it, as tattered as it is, and then shows it.
Oh. Bruingal, will you please roll me a charisma check?
As soon as I figure out where the hell I put my stuff.
Reasonable.
And Volt, I am telling you that you are the party leader.
Okay.
Okay, so with an 8, that's gonna give you a 5% discount for Bellalore. So Volt, please write down 5% discount for Bellalore. This is gonna work a lot like morale, or what's the word? How friendly you are to a faction. The more friendly you are to one, the better discounts you'll get. Maybe the better stuff they might sell you, that kind of thing. Favor, that's the
Favor,
word.
yeah.
Thank you very much. But if there's anything, I got some potions of healing too. These go for about 50 gold a piece. The salvagers seem to like them a lot. They never sell them back to me though. I think they must keep them. It's pretty dangerous work out there in the Mournland, so I kind of understand it. But I got 2 of them. If you want some extra healing in case you. So, well, have you heard about the cadaver catcher?
No. Tell us more.
Oh, well, there's a wandering monster that's just near this side of the Mournlands, and let's see here. He's a cadaver catcher, and I can't spell cadaver to save my life.
That seems kind of like a silly name. A cadaver would be very easy to catch. They don't move.
It's not that you're catching the cadaver, it's he gets them, and he has these spikes on, he kind of like on himself, and he's always looking to fill up his spikes, and when things deteriorate enough they fall off, he goes and looks for other ones. Very big monster. I've seen him take on a full-grown chimera and actually just snap its neck right the hell off. I wouldn't mess with it if I were you, but it does like to populate the area just on this side of the morning, so be a little careful when you walk in there. He looks like basically a knight with full armor all over him with these spikes all over the place, and there'll probably be some dead bodies stuck all over there. Side note is, if
Now-
one of them falls off and you walk over and you search through it, they usually have some decent stuff.
Now, when you say populate, what do you mean by populate?
He likes to wander the area.
So there's only one?
So no scorpion-like creatures with made out of body parts.
Oh no! See, that was what your friend was saying. I thought that was really weird. I'd never seen one of those before.
Yeah, no. We kind of, and Clink looks at her at the hammer and says, "We kind of dismembered one."
Well, good. You don't want any more of those oddities walking around the Mournlands. I mean, there's going to be other ones. The magic does weird things to the local flora and fauna. I would be careful of walking into an assassin vine, or maybe a doppelganger plant might have taken up residence in the area. So, keep your weather eye about you. Don't just walk around like a bunch of idiots. Otherwise, well, you're not a bunch of idiots, are you? Because I'd feel real bad if one of y'all didn't come back because you're looking for Garunda.
We are not idiots, and we are very adept at getting around, especially climbing ladders.
Well,
Something that the
honestly,
Suns are especially known for.
We'll be fine. All
That's
right,
an odd
but
thing to
thank
say.
you for the.
roll me a persuasion check. Volt.
All right, give me 1 second.
And, just so you guys know, this is what a cadaver catcher looks like. Collector looks like.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a picture.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
I believe you.
Wow.
Once again, I'll be specific, but you must be. I mean, you're a pointy eared, and us pointy ears get up and down things pretty easy. You're pretty dexterous.
Yes, I'm a high elf, and I love to climb ladders and be high. That's the.
Now, we don't get
Anyway.
that high elf, low elf stuff. We're all just, you're Fae and I'm Fae and she's a Fae, and we're all on the same page here. Class has nothing to do with it. It all matters on how honest you are, how much business you're doing. At the end of the day, can you look yourself in the mirror? Am I right?
Yes.
We're all fair at some point in life.
I never thought about it. But
I'll point to Clink and be like, well, this one might have Fae in it. We don't know. He's just, he. Clink's just a whole bunch of other things. We don't know what's going on in there.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, Bellalure, it's been lovely to meet you. You are one of the nicer people that we've met so far here. I know you are running a business and you have to make your buck, but you've been honest and quite helpful.
No, I appreciate that. I try to run a decent business here, not like honestly some of these other slobs over here. By the way, if you're out in the Mournlands looking for Garunda and something shiny happens to pop your way, I have a mining, not a mining, excuse me, a salvage record I could use. I need to fill. I can basically lay claim to anything you'd like out there in the Mournlands, and if you come bring it to me, I'll give you a cut.
Keep that in
Sure.
mind.
Nice.
I love shiny
shall-
things, so I'll be on the lookout.
There you go.
My head is shiny, so don't get mistaken.
I don't think I could sell that as long as it's attached to the rest of you, but once it's not, you let me know.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
Anyway, we should probably get over to the tavern and officially take this job.
yeah, that's probably a good idea. Or you know what? Why don't you guys get a head start? I'll let the barkeep know you're taking the job for me. It's about time for a wet the whistle anyway. It's gonna be a hot one today. Let's see. What you want to do is head into the Mournlands, and then you're gonna find these pyramid-looking black stones in a line. These are the tracks to the lightning rail. And you just want to follow them to the nearest depot. That was what Garunda did.
Noted. Are we, Sorry, did anybody wish to purchase those potions of healing before we go? Some people, not saying names, might find that useful.
Rith is willing to give up his 30 gold to help people, if they want to buy it.
I push my book deeper into my sack.
If somebody can spot me 2 gold, I'll shell out my 48 for 1 potion of healing.
Okay.
Sure,
I'll
Rith.
spot you there.
Okay,
I'll do
If we're getting that
We did last
5% discount, would
Okay.
we 48 be
Oh
good?
yeah, can we get the discount? How about that
Yeah,
discount?
We'll start the discount. I'll give you a little bit of help. I like your friend here. He did some good work, and frankly put,
Hell yeah.
she knocks on your leg again. Hey, big guy, thank you for your service. Yeah, so 45 gold for the potions of healing, since
Oh,
probably
okay.
my
Then
family
nobody.
owes this man a favor or two.
Then I can just pay for myself. So
Okay.
I'm going to have 3 gold left. Let's see. It's going to be.
Okay, I will give you a potion of healing to Clink. Does anybody want to purchase the other one for 45 gold?
I think we're good.
We'll keep that one on the back burner, my friend. Thank you so much, Bellalure.
you're absolutely. You know what?
Zephy?
Here. Wait a minute. If she is hurt, take the other one, and you can fix her up right then and there. You let her know she owes me 50 gold, though. She doesn't get a discount for being an idiot.
But what if we find her and she's not alive?
Well, you can always
Do you want us to bring this back to you?
You can return it. That'd be fine with me. Or maybe you'll find some gold out there and you can just give me the 45 gold.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. Potion of healing to be used in emergencies only, when we could definitely pay someone back.
And then
We
Clink,
did it, guys. We finally got dead.
You have 3 potions of healing. You had 1 prior to this session, and then I just gave you 2 more. 1 that you paid for, and then 1 that is the in case of emergency break glass.
Okay.
Okay.
Zephy will ask if, when we do find Garunda and she's alive, if there's anything we need to let her know so that she'll come with us, or is she going to be hesitant to join us to get her out of wherever she is? Is there like a secret word that we can tell her to let her know that she needs to come with us?
You tell Garunda that if she doesn't get her keister home as quick as possible, Bellalor's gonna let Kamba marry her like he wants.
Oh boy. All right.
Either way, it gets her out of
Clink is also going to take. Clink is also going to take note of storing the potion bottles to return to Bellarun.
Okay, awesome. So you guys get your stuff together and you begin to head off to the Mornlands. At this point, we are going to end our session, and we will come back next time with the remainder of the adventure. I appreciate all of you guys for playing with us today. The great role playing. Bellalor is one of my favorite NPCs of this module to play, and you guys did very well talking to her. Most people are kind of off put by talking to a goblin. I don't know why. Eberron, she's a great example of how Eberron's different than Faerun or Greyhawk, where in Eberron, just because something's an evil race doesn't mean it's evil. You have good goblins and evil elves, so there you go. Not you,
Yeah.
elves. So just so you know that. Don't mean. Well, you could be evil. I don't know. You gotta play your agency. But anyway, I'm Get Off McCloud. I've been your DM for tonight, playing our run through of Oracle of War, the Adventure League path created by Wizards of the Coast, and then this whole endeavor has been put together by Sparkles, Mandy, and the wonderful folks at RPGsidebar.com. If you want to come by and join our one-shots, or you want to come and watch us do our live plays of D&D, you can catch, we have several groups going. We have our Mandalorians group that goes Sunday nights from 5 p.m. till about 11 p.m. Central. We have our Greyhawk campaign, the Houses of Hardby, currently going from 8 to about midnight Central on Mondays. Tuesdays is our other Eberron campaign, which started off as the Oracles of War, but they went off the rails, so now we're doing all kinds of different stuff. That is our Imperial Magpies campaign, also from 8 to midnight Central. And then lastly, we have our Tyranny of Dragons campaign that is run by DM Ginger Chris from 8 to midnight as well. So we look forward to seeing you there. Let's see, twitch.tv/sparkles_Mandy is the website, or you can find it actually probably under this video linked there. But thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.